and welcome back, everybody, to another session of Fallen. We're continuing the playtest. I will go ahead and give a brief recap of last session. It's going to be a shorter session today. We're doing a midweek one here, so the big one is going to be this weekend, which will kind of launch off the next arc, but right now we're just going to be tying up some loose ends. So, last time, and I'm going to kind of tell this from the perspective of Malgon and Gale, but mainly Malgon. So, right at the beginning of the session, Gale was kind of alone, where Aronoth and Squath had just left him to go dump the bodies to the Nothic. Gale kind of was snuck up on by this kind of weird naked man who had like bear claws. He was obviously a beastkin, and apparently this man's name was Vasily Anatoly, and that he was all covered in mud and looks like he'd just been buried alive, because he had been. Apparently the town master had drugged him and the sheriff, and he had been buried underground for the better part of half a day. But because he's a beastkin, he was hibernating underground. But he came back for vengeance to try to find his friend the sheriff. So Gale and Malgon kind of let him know, like, and it was funny because he tried to kill them. He thought they were lancers, because you guys have on that attire right now. And they managed to talk him down. They go ahead, they proceed through the rest of the dungeon, killing lancers as they go. Unfortunately, they accidentally let Glassmith, the leader, slip away. But they're able to kind of investigate a study. They find a very interesting note. So if you guys want to, if you have your VS Code, you can Control P for the Spider's Web Pact, and you can read over that. But essentially, it talks about an alliance between four groups. The Lavender Lancers, led by Silas Alabaster, who, if you guys remember, is the name of the guy that Ulfric's friend, that when he said, "Hey, I think they might have my friend." A man named, a King Grom, which seems to be part of the Mountain Maw clan, which you've already killed one of their outposts, which is the Vermkin and the Beastkins that you killed. Somebody named Brugor Axecatcher, which apparently is some kind of Ogrekin leader in the area, and somebody named Nazarna. And if you remember, Nazarna was the lady you guys were approached on the street by, that gave you the hint and the tip about the secret entrance to the manor. And actually, I know you weren't here that day, Larkin, but Squath, actually, you try to chase her down, and you're a pretty fast, perceptive guy, and even you couldn't keep up with her in the town, and she just totally lost you as a tail. So anyways, after kind of taking out the entire Lancer remnants here, I'm going to say that Gale is staying behind a bit, that he's actually going to be... so he talked with you guys, and he's in that kind of study area in the back, Malgon, where Glassmith had all of his books and stuff, and he's investigating, and you guys kind of are like, you and Vasily are kind of like, "Do you sure you want to be here alone with the Nothics in here?" But you guys are pretty certain that it's so fat and obese right now, after eating over like 11 bodies, that it's not really a threat, that it can barely even probably get out of the crevice that it's in. Okay. So you two have just come up. So we're over here right now. So you two have just come out of... I'm going to give the torch, or the lantern rather, to you, Malgon. And so you guys have just come up from the cellar, and Vasily's kind of like, "And so then I punched him in the face. Isn't that funny? You people have no sense of humor here." He just kind of looks at you. "Your silence is killing me. Say something."
Oh man, I need a drink right now.
"Me too. That sounds like a great idea. Let us go into town." And so you two kind of proceed around through the manor. You guys kind of pass by the blood-stained spots on the ground where you guys had dragged the mangled corpses down to feed the Nothic earlier. As you guys are heading down the road here, you see what appear to be two figures standing on the path, kind of just standing there stationarily, looking off into the town, and from this vantage point you can see Tuntin in a building on fire. Oh, that's not good.
Is that Squath? Is he back?
So you two kind of walk down, and you can see that you're familiar with these two. And actually, so what's his name? Vasily here is gonna go, hey, Malgon, I think there's too many Lancers down there, look! And you guys do have the Lancer stuff on right now. Let's go kill them. Here, I kind of pulls out his longsword. I'll get the one on the right. You kill the one on the left. No mercy. As he kind of begins to walk forward.
Sounds like a plan to me.
So you guys begin to walk forward. So I need both Aronoth and Squath to make me willpower checks, please.
Okay.
I'm gonna aid with monkness.
Okay. Assist. So tell me the numbers you guys get.
A clean 0.
Ooh. Okay. Larkin, did you get anything?
Wait, I gotta pull up my dice roller real quick.
So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna assume that you're gonna fail, Aronoth.
I got.
What'd you get?
Wait, 3s are not successes.
Threes
right?
are not successes, only if you had advantage.
I also got 0.
Oh no! I was gonna pick. I literally, it didn't matter who got what. It only mattered if you got more or less. But you guys said, okay, well, so both of you guys are standing there, and right now you guys are entranced. So the last thing you guys remember was dumping the bodies to the Nothic, and then that feeling of something slipping into your mind. And now you guys are staring over this town, but in your mind you're not seeing that. So Squath, right now you are up on the gigantic red wall, and you're looking over red wall, and you're like hanging out over the edge, and you're like in a dream state, and you see the entire city of Redwall on fire, and you're like hundreds of feet off the ground, like leaning over this ledge, watching everything incinerate below you, and like your mind is melting as you're watching this. And Aronoth, you see a similar thing in your mind, but it's this jungle setting as you see these gigantic tree canopy homes igniting as like a dragon flies by and just like doses everything in like napalm. And so you guys are stuck in it. Neither of you get out of it right now as Vasily and them kind of approach up, and he goes, okay, Malgon, we're killing them, right? Which one do you want?
Yeah.
You're gonna kill them? Are you actually gonna kill them? No.
Hey,
You can see it's your
you
friends.
Lancers.
You just call out, and they are just stuck in this trance. But you can't really see the front of their faces. You're behind them. Hey, pussies! Turn around and die like men, eh? Malgon, that one on the left is very short and hairy. Does not look like a Lancer.
It might be my friends, actually.
Oh. He kind of looks around. Friends of Malgon, what is wrong with you? As he kind of like, you guys kind of approach around the front, and you just see that the two of them are just like looking 1,000-yard stares. Their irises just like Patricking, just looking out, and they're just like stuck there.
Shake Squath.
So you go ahead and shake
try to snap
Squath.
him out of it.
So Squath, go ahead and make another willpower roll, but at advantage this time.
Okay. Yes. 2 successes.
Yes, so you snap out of it as you, and then the second.
Malgon. Oh my god.
What is this one? Why does he scream like little girl? We already had one boy
Hey.
scream like little girl. Gale or it is little girl. We do not need two.
Look, I thought it was back in Redwall.
That red wall is far place away from here. You must have a bump on the head, yes?
I don't know. I just forget about it, I guess.
What is wrong with your friend here?
I'm not sure. I'm gonna shake him.
Aaron, make a willpower roll at advantage.
Alright, one second. I'm rolling.
I know there is no fire in Redwall, but there is real fire here. As he kind of points out, you guys see what looks to be like the town master's hut on fire.
Let's go check that out.
Oh my god.
What'd you get? Did you get a 0?
No, actually, yes, I got exactly a 0.
Oh no!
Again, dude, these assists have been killing me. Actually.
Yeah, dude, they're statistically not good at this level.
Yeah, you're right.
I was even thinking about. So anyway, so.
No, it makes sense. I should not do that.
Well, here, I will grab your friend. And so Vasily is going to like fireman carry the little monkey man. He is very soft, like warm scarf. And so if you guys want, you guys can proceed to the town. Aeronaut, you are you're Patricked out right now. You're just like in this mind state of just being stuck, and you're just watching on like loop your village burn. And with that
is wicked.
I will drag you guys over here.
But the outside of me is still like, duh.
Yeah, you're in like a trance state right now.
Duh. Duh.
And so as you guys
I'm
approach,
just gonna keep saying that.
Lynette.
Lynette.
I'd like to squat. Take that stupid robe off.
Yeah, so
Do
you
we
guys
need
are
Oh,
wearing
yeah,
the Lancer stuff. So you have like a Lancer,
I'm-
like
yeah.
lavender scarf on each of you right now.
Wait, do I have? Oh, just the scarf.
Yeah, because remember when you guys were going through the place with the skeleton? Actually, I don't know if you were there. It's hard to remember now who's been in these
Yeah, I
sessions
don't-
and stuff. But basically, at a certain point, I don't believe you were there. But basically, there was a crypt, and they were warned that if you didn't wear one of these lavender scarves, that a trap would activate. And it turned out to be these skeletons. But because you guys all killed a bunch of Lancers and took their scarves, you didn't end up triggering that trap.
Well, I'm gonna
Yeah.
like put it in my backpack, I guess.
Okay. So I'm going to assume that all of you kind of take it off. Somebody takes it off Aeronoth. And as you guys approach, you guys see what looks to be, you can see Crater here, the woman that you guys saved from the jail cell here.
Wait, I have a question.
Yeah.
I think that maybe taking the scarf off of me might have woken me up.
Yeah, go ahead and make another check.
But who took the scarf off?
I'll say, well, it would have been Vasily. Vasily would say, get this dirty Lancer shit off of you.
Alright, very well. If
Just give me a
Vasily
1.
is gonna do that, yes.
You have advantage on your willpower.
Gosh. Okay, I got 2.
There we go. So you snap out of it, and you're just like being held on this big brawny dude's shoulders. Oh, my little monkey friend, you are awake, yes?
Where am I?
He's gonna go ahead
Where
and
am
kind
I?
of set you down and go, you are in Tuntin, my friend. You've had a big mindfuck, yes.
Mindfuck.
Yes, he kind of looks you up and down. But there's real fire here, and we are investigating, like a detective.
Fire?
Yeah, da. And he kind of like points behind you, and you guys see the townmaster home or office
God.
completely on fire. You see like Crater here, there's townspeople with buckets of waters dousing everything. And as you guys kind of approach, you see Crater is going to kind of turn around and goes, oh, and he's going to run up to you guys and goes, here, and he's going to hand you guys a bucket of water and says, help out. And you guys, if you want, can start helping to put the fire out with some buckets.
What happened to your Crater?
He kind of turns around to you and goes, no time, and he's going to kind of run up here and start dousing water onto it. As that's going on, you do see Sister Grail, who she looks, and remember, Sister Grail was the lady that got like attacked by that ghost earlier in that one session. And so you guys are kind of like, she kind of is sit on the side. She's huffing and puffing. Apparently she's not super, like she's kind of weak right now for some reason. And she's going to turn to you guys and she's going to go, oh, it was awful. A man, he came and he used runecraft and he kidnapped the townmaster.
Well, I think I know who that might be.
So as you're saying that, I'm going to drag over. Oh, did I delete Ulfric? Nice. Sweet. You guys kind of see as another guy like canning buckets, you see your kind of accomplice, Ulfric Warwinter, the old kind of mudblood warrior, like pitching buckets of water onto the fire. And he's going to see you guys, hand his bucket off to somebody and walk over and go, he kind of looks you guys up and down and goes, I saw my friend Silas. He was here. He set the building on fire. He looks you up and down. What happened? What did you make of the Lancers?
We got rid of a lot of them, but Somebody
What
escaped.
Lancers?
So
Got 'em.
so the lance, yeah. Wait. Was that in character? Like you actually don't know who the lancers are?
No. I was saying what
Oh.
Lancers as in like
I
they don't
got it.
exist.
Ulfric kind of looks you guys up and down and goes, "Good, but Silas, I saw him here not like 10 minutes ago. He came in, incapacitated me, took the townmaster hostage. I fear the worst. You kind of see this kind of remorseful look on his face, almost like, you know, when you've had a good friend and they've turned away from the path. He kind of like shrugs his eye, like kind of like looks down at the ground. He's gone rogue, and I believe he's been leading the Lancers. He couldn't have gotten far." He kind of gestures. "They headed west," and he points behind him down the street. "I need you to find him and bring him back here so that he can stand trial in justice. We will not let him get away."
Let's go, boys. Let's take care of them.
He's gonna kind of nod to each of you. "We'll take care of this here. Where's Gale?"
I'm not sure.
So you would know that Gale stayed behind in the. He's actually in the basement right now. He's at Glassmath's gigantic library in the basement.
He said he had some studying to do.
He kind of looks up and down. "All right. Well, you guys take care of this." They went west. I gotta get back to it. And he's gonna go ahead and pick up a bucket of water and hand it to the Sister Grail and say, "Get up, Missy." She goes, "Oh," and he's gonna start like coordinating people to put this fire out. Okay. So Vasily goes, "That's man. Was he your friend?" "Yes."
Yes.
You could say he's our associate.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I say this. We split up. I will go, like, southwest and loop around the town, and you guys just go west, and we'll meet up at some point on the western side of town, yes? They could not have gone far.
Let's go.
And he's going to go ahead and kind of start, and you see him, like, kind of, like, start sniffing the air and, like, looking at the ground as he's going to kind of pad off this way. So, if you guys would like, I'll let you guys move over here.
Yeah.
Oh, so are you guys? No, so he was saying that you guys should split up. That he'll go one direction, and
I mean, I was gonna follow the pack.
okay, yeah. So you guys go here. I need
As in,
everybody.
I'm in the back.
Yeah, I need everybody to make me a survival check.
Okay.
Let me see if you guys can track.
Give me the sheet. Survival. Oh my gosh.
I got 2
terrible.
successes.
Okay, 2 for
Zero.
score. You also got 2. So 2 and 2 and 0. Okay.
I got one.
Okay. So I'm going to say that between the 3 of you kind of looking at the ground, but mainly kind of pulled by Squath and Malgon, the 2 of you who are in the front, like, Aeronoth seems to be still a little bit brain fucked at the moment, but you 2 see what looks to be these kind of weird, almost like sparkly, like almost like fragments of glass, like something like almost like but it's very fine, like almost like if you grated glass against the like stone on the pathway here, and you guys see it and you kind of track it and you kind of start following it, and you're assuming that glass, whatever, and you're not really sure what that means yet, but you track it, and it's going to go ahead and lead you guys to here, to the edge of the clearing here. And from here, I'd like you guys to make me another survival check.
Oh no.
Because this is for a different thing now.
I got a 1.
Actually, never mind. I don't want a survival check. From here, I actually want a perception check.
Oh yeah, buddy. Let's go.
Because this is
Much better.
I got 2.
I
2,
also got 2.
2.
And 3.
Nice. Okay, so the average is like 2.3. So you guys kind of get to the edge here, and you guys lose because the glass hasn't been graded anymore. You see some like rough like stomps in the grass, but the thing that stands out to you guys distinctly is off in the distance. You guys can see kind of this way, or which way is it? I'm sorry, this way. Kind of this way. You guys see what appears to be like or you can see like some rough smoke as dusk kind of sets, and you can see like a smoke from a fire, and you can roughly barely smell it on the breeze.
Wait, so should we just know the general direction?
Yeah, so over this way, you guys can see like smoke rising from like a campfire. It's very faint, and if you guys weren't paying attention and looking, you wouldn't have noticed it. But you can smell like, actually, I'm gonna say you guys can't smell smoke because like there's a gigantic fire right behind you. But you guys do see as like the sun kind of sets that there's like smoke rising over this direction.
We better get over there quickly. I mean,
Go check that fire out.
yeah.
So you guys begin kind of trotting your way over this way. And I'm going to say... Oh, did I just delete Malgon? Nice. Where'd I put you? I just yeeted Malgon into the nether realm. Uh-oh. Okay. So, I'm going to grab you guys. Okay, so you guys begin making your way up this like large hill. And as you guys draw closer, you guys get this kind of scenic overlook of the town behind you as you can see the fire raging behind you. But you guys kind of follow this this smoke trail. And remember, you guys went in at night. So actually now at this point, it's like early morning. And as you guys come up over this ledge, are you guys doing this stealthily or are you guys kind of just trotting through?
Yeah, I think as we start to get kind of close, we sort of try to move stealthily.
Well, how do you what do you say to your compatriots to get them to be stealthy?
Guys, we're getting close. Okay. Let's be quiet. Okay. Watch where you're stepping.
I got you.
Okay.
Aeronaut would have just walked right through that.
I need everyone to make me a stealth check. It's gonna be a collaborative stealth check, and then I'm gonna pull some stuff up.
I got 2 successes.
I got 1 success.
I got 3.
By the way, real quick, everyone, you gained a destiny point from showing up on time, so remember to grab that. So remind me, Aeronaut, what'd you get?
I got a 1.
Squath, what'd you get?
2.
Malgon?
I think he said 3, but
3. Okay.
Three.
He did say 3.
So the average is 2. Okay. Cool. So you guys begin to move forward. And so Malgon seems the most astute. So maybe for those of you that aren't doing as well, he's like pointing out like the right places to step and like telling you guys to shush and stuff. And you guys kind of move through the brush. And up here, you guys can see through the kind of trees here, there's a campfire down below. And it looks like you can hear some quiet murmurs. You can hear the occasional kind of movement and shifting of looks like it'd be a mule down there by this small little camp. It is your guys' choice about like how you want to approach this.
I'd like to go and like kind of like stay on the same elevation and move up, try to get a better look at the fire.
I don't want to go down the hill.
Yeah, okay. So I'm going to turn off your light now. I'm going to turn off all of your lights. I'm assuming you guys are in stealth mode. Okay.
No one.
So you guys, I'll grab you guys. I'll say you guys are able to move to over here-ish. And you haven't incurred, there's no check just yet for the other bad guys. You guys kind of approach here. Okay, so you guys are up on this cliff at this point, and at this point, you've gotten a pretty good look here at the small little camp. There looks to be probably about 3 guys. You can see a couple of them are sitting around the campfire. I'm gonna need everybody here to make me perception checks to see if you guys can notice things.
All right, sorry, my mom was here for a second ago, so
You're
I'm
good.
back,
You're good. I should
Is it a
everyone.
perception check?
Yeah, if everyone wouldn't mind making me a perception check, I wouldn't mean to delete that guy.
I got a 2.
I got a 0.
Okay, and Squash.
I got a 2.
Okay, so for those of you that got 2, you see the faint accents of lavender around these guys' necks. and you listen out with your ears, and you can hear in this kind of pompous old voice someone going, "You fool!" And you hear something like smack and something like clatter, like a bunch of dishes, like things like, and like a pot falls to the ground, and he goes, "Put that fire out, you imbecile!" And you kind of hear as he goes, "I'm sorry, Mr. Glassstaff, I didn't, or Glassmith, I didn't." And you hear a flap as this guy gets thumped on the head with this like large, clear crystal staff. He goes, "Put that out right now. I think to shut eye for 1 minute, and you fucking fools." So yeah, what would you guys like to do?
Laugh.
So okay, I'm gonna make a perception check. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. Oh, what did you? So you guys got an average of 2, right? Or like 2? Yeah. So you got
2.3 was the average.
You guys see as his head kind of snaps out as like Aeronaut, you're chuckling, and he goes, "What was that?" And he kind of like points up. He kind of starts to slink backwards as you see him kind of like he's gonna stomp his staff on the ground. And from your guys' vantage point back in the darkness here, because like so you guys are looking into the light and he's looking out into the darkness, and you guys see as he like stomps his staff on the ground, there's this sudden shimmer of light that kind of glides up around him. "We're being watched. Who is out there? Show yourself."
You guys think we should rush him?
Nah.
"You
think we
there,"
should
and he's
make
gonna
a
point at this
blind
guy here. "Go check that out."
Yeah.
"Boss, there could be those crazy guys from town that killed everybody." "I said move," and he's gonna shove him with the end of his staff. And this guy's gonna slowly start walking up here. I'm gonna make a perception check for this guy. Okay.
Wait, can we hear them? This whole
Yeah.
conversation going
Okay.
on.
So they heard you guys. They know somebody's out there, but they can't see you because it's too dark over there.
All right, guys, quick! Someone's coming. Hide.
So I'm gonna roll. Okay. So he got a 4.
Oh shit.
So he kind of walks right up to here and he goes, "Hey, you right there!" And he's gonna point his finger and he goes, "I fucking see you!" And he's just gonna stand there. He's got like these like he's got a shield and what looks to be like an arming sword. And he goes, "I fucking see you right there. Get down here.
Alright.
You're under
you
arrest." You see, he says under arrest. Glassmith just like face palms.
Honestly, is this not just combat? Like,
Not yet. Until if you want to start attack, we can go into combat right now if you want.
that's what I'm asking. I'm asking the team. I'm asking the team, guys. Is this combat right here? Or do we,
I said get down here.
I don't think we really have a choice.
This is your last
Like,
warning.
all right. Well, who's
Shoot
gonna?
them.
Who's
And at
gonna do
this, you see
something? All right, all
Glassmith is gonna pull back and go, and we go into combat.
Okay. All right. So my question is, how long is this cliff? Like how high up in comparison?
Well, here we'll do. Give me 1 second. We'll start turn order here, and then I will answer all of your questions. So first things first, I didn't. This is so cool now. I didn't realize with the bot you can just like queue up things, so I can just do this, and we're instantly in the combat music, which is awesome. So I need some rolls. So if you have a 1 in reflex, I need some d20s to be rolled. So I'm gonna roll for Glassmith. Glassmith gets a 10.
I got a D20, baby.
I did too.
You put it on. Would one of you want to let the other one go, or would you guys want to roll off to see who goes first?
I'll let Malgong or I'll let Aaron off first.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna do the cliff.
Okay. 1 second.
I'm gonna acrobatically
One second.
slap this guy.
I gotta get these other 2 dudes real quick.
I know. I'm letting you know what's.
You're gonna be pogoing.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly.
So then Malgon, would you roll me d20?
I got an 11.
Okay. Hey, Malgon finally did
Nice.
not go last in turn order. You guys realize that every single time Brock has played, he's always gone last.
Yes, it's true.
Okay. That's everybody. Turn order starts. So this bandit here with the so this guy, he's got a shield in one hand and the axe in the other. He is going to go ahead. What do I want to do with him? Actually, he's gonna back up here because he is not stupid. So he's gonna back up to here, and he's gonna loop. Actually, he's gonna get to here, and he's gonna kind of hold there, and he's going to pull out a little hand axe, and he's going to yeet it at the first person he sees get close. So he's got a hand axe in his hand. He's ready to throw it at somebody because he doesn't want to get too close to you guys just yet. Actually, no, never mind. Fuck it. He's just going to get in there. This dude's not smart. He's going to go ahead and charge. He is going... Oh, he can't charge up the hill.
But he's scared. No,
Yeah.
he's scared, though.
No, he's running up. He got frustrated because you guys weren't complying with his demands. You're under arrest! And he's going to charge up. He's going to go hit Malgon. And he's going to go thump you in the head with his axe. Malgon, your turn to declare.
So is he charging?
He is
or-
technically not charged. I wanted him to charge, but I can't have him charge, like, because he's not on a flat surface here, like charging up a
Okay.
cliff. He is moving forward to hit you. You could back up and shoot him with your bow. You could go charge him because actually he would have to climb this rock, but you can just jump down and just like run down at him.
I will run down. I'll charge at him with
Okay.
you.
Oh, that's right. Yes. And I'm gonna say, since the session, like at the end of the last session, you were able to go back to that armory and rehaft Hugh to make it a large hafted axe. So he's got a magic axe now. Okay. This guy here, he's a little bit smarter than his friend here. He is going to go ahead. Yeah, he's going to take a focused shot at you, Malgon.
Oh.
So he's just going to stand still and shoot you. Okay? Glassmith here. Okay, let me pull out some dumb shit now. Yes. What's my range on this? Extended. Okay. Ooh, can I hit you guys? Ooh, so I can move. Okay. That'll work, but I gotta get in range. So he's going to move behind this donkey over here. Actually, he's gonna move behind this tree, which is... Okay, so he can move to there with his movement. And then he is going to... Who can I hit? Oh, can I see anybody? I can see somebody. I'm going to hold person... So I'm going to cast on Squath. Because I can just barely see Squath. I'm going to cast Hold Humanoid on you. I'm going to mind fuck you.
Aw, man.
And that'll be his turn. Squath, it is your turn. But you see this is going to happen, so you could completely duck out of combat. And you'll have 10 feet of movement. And he's going to move over here and then shoot because he has to get within range. So you could duck behind combat. You could, like, throw a spear at this guy and duck behind combat. I should also say, Larkin, so I actually, so now there are short spears, spears, and long spears. So long spears are the reach ones. You have a normal spear, which is like a large weapon, and then a short spear is like the thrown javelins. So those javelins in your pack, they're worse in melee, but they're better for throwing.
Okay, let me look at my inventory real quick.
But I actually think you can hit this guy with your normal spear, but I don't know if you want to like throw your good spear.
Yeah, I don't want to throw it.
You could throw a javelin though.
I'm gonna throw a javelin at him and then duck out of the.
Okay. Let me do this real quick for you. So I don't know if I have that on your sheet, but I can tell you what it'll be real quick. It'll just be Because I don't think you have a 1 in normal spear, not short spear. So I'm gonna go ahead. So this will be 4d6, and then give me 1 second. I'll add this onto your sheet when I rebuild your character.
Okay.
But you're gonna be throwing at. So you'll definitely be within range. Oh, and you're nice. So you're gonna be doing 66 for your throw.
Sweet.
With 2 armor penetration. Okay, and so I'm just gonna mark you here. So you're shooting this guy down here?
Yeah, and then I'm just getting
Perfect.
hell out of dodge.
Nice.
That.
Okay. And that's perfect because you got reflex speed, so you'll be able to do that. So, and then Aronoff.
Alright, so how high up am I?
So from this
If I were
cliff
to jump
here,
off the top of the cliff right there, yeah.
I'm gonna say, let me see here. I won't go down. About
For the guy. For the guy.
For the guy. Okay. So I'm gonna say like you would have gotten to like hither, and then leapt at this guy. You're about 15 feet off the ground.
Alright. So I can do this cleanly with acrobatics in a way that will not hurt me, no.
As long as your acrobatics is good, then you'll be fine.
Alright, say less.
And I'll say that in order to do this flip down to here, that's going to be a CL2. So it's going to be a CL2 check.
Okay, I'm not even going to do a flip on the way down. I'm just going to jump off and like
it'll be a 2 no matter
pencil.
what.
I know,
yeah.
but like pencil, and then when I hit him, I'm going to like roll cleanly.
Okay. So you're going to move to here and then leap. Okay. And I'm going to say you can definitely do that because you have plenty of movement. Okay, first to happen then is Aronoff. So Aronoff, so the way reflex speed works now is so like you have 10 feet of movement where you did 1, 2, and nobody else has moved yet if they don't have a reflex. So you get to here. As this guy's charging up and as Malgon begins to charge down at this guy, so go ahead, make me your combat roll. I'm going to make the other guy's combat roll because he does get to try to, like, he sees you jumping at him and he will be able to respond, but you're going to have, so first make me your acrobatics, actually. I need a 2.
Oh, you wanted just a clean acrobatics check?
Make me a clean acrobatics.
Hold on. I got a 3.
Okay, so you go into that. You have high ground now as you leap down on this guy, so you're not going to take any damage as you fall, and you have advantage. Okay, so now make your combat roll. I'm going to roll this guy's dice. So, and he is one-handing his axe. Okay.
I got a 3.
Okay. Let me see what he gets. He gets a 2. So he is going to burn his strength to reduce your victory level to a 0. So as you leap down and jump at this guy and you swing at him with your giant pole, he is going to go ahead and catch it on his shield as you kind of like pogo, like kind of like pencil down, and he's going to hold his shield over his head as you like bounce off of him and like do like almost like a Mario jump bop, but you're unable to inflict any injury, unfortunately, as you kind of land right here on this side. Okay? Next to happen is Squath. So Squath, go ahead. You move up here. As the wizard here begins to get into motion, you still will have time to get in cover before then. Go ahead and make your spear throw. So that will be 66 for you. And I'm going to make this guy make an acrobatics check, which he's not very good at. He gets a 1.
I got a 2.
Okay.
Nice.
You get a 2. You get a level 1 victor on him. He's out of strength. So you can just go for the injury here. 1 second, let me check something. Okay, so your spear has 2 penetration thrown. He has more than that in his armor because he has a shield and armor. So you go ahead and loose your spear, and it's going to go ahead and thunk into his shield and get stuck in it. And he's going to go ahead and kind of like gruff at you and goes, "I told you you should have just come down here when I said." And he's going to go ahead and proceed forward here. Malgon, go ahead and make, and actually, so at that Squath, you've backed up. You're hiding back here now. So I'm going to say you get close enough to the ground where this other guy can't see you. Malgon, go ahead and make your attack roll.
How many dice do I add on for charging again?
There's no dice adding. You just
It's
have
just
advantage.
advantage.
Yes.
Okay, so
And so your versus right now, this guy has a level 2 victory.
1, 2, 3. I got
Oh, and by the
5.
way, okay, whoa. Okay, so you get a level 3. He can't burn his strength down. So you have a level 3 victory right now.
I will. I'll just give him a serious injury, and I'll just
Okay.
swing my axe and
What is
try to hit him in the
your
midsection.
what is your armor penetration on that axe?
It is
2. Okay. So he has 3 armor. So you pierce through his shield, you're going to only deal a medium injury. And so how do you do it?
I'm just gonna swing the axe and try to hit him in the kidney.
You kind of see as you kind of buckle out, and he's able to like barely kind of like you kind of fake high as you kind of go under and low, and he's able to just bring his shield in time. But you're strong. Oh, wait a second. Ooh. So it's a wooden shield, and you have Hugh. So I'm actually going to disregard. So you kind of feel, Malgon, as you swing and begin to swing this axe. You've been a pretty experienced warriors. You've fought people with shields before, with axes. Generally, they get stuck in them. That's kind of the point of them. But as your axe makes contact with the shield, it is going to explode. So he's going to... That shield is useless. He gains no defense. He only had 1 defense from now. So this is going to be a serious injury. So you go ahead, you swing this shit, and it buries like up to like the back of the axe into his side, into his kidney. He goes, oh, as he kind of like just looks as his fucking shield is just like disintegrated in his hands. He is going to take a level 3 injury. Okay. Glassmith here, he finally gets to his point here. He looks up to see Squath. Squath is not visible, and I curse myself for not saying I'd shoot somebody else. This Lancer here, he's going to turn, and he's making a focus shot at you, Malgon. Malgon, would you please go ahead and make me an acrobatics check? Now, I will roll this guy's dice. So that's going to be... Okay, and he's at advantage.
Got a 2.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh.
Oh, no. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hold on. Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got a 2?
Yeah.
You're going to go ahead and reduce that down by 1 with your strength. What's your armor at?
Armor is a 3.
Okay, 1 second. Ooh, you're going to get hurt here. 1 second. Not entirely. You're not going to die, but you are going to get hurt here. Hold me 1 second, guys. So luckily, he's only using a standard arrow. You have 3 armor. Okay, yeah. So basically he got a 7 versus you. You got a 2, that takes it to a 5. You reduce that with your strength to a 4. His arrow has 1 penetration, so it's going to take your armor down to a 2. And then 2 minus 4 is still level 2. So he's going to deal a medium injury to you. So you guys see as this dude who just eagle-eyes Malgon and just shoots, and you see as it goes, right as you bury this axe, this arrow is just going to go ahead and it's going to catch you basically right into, let's go into your guts, as it like slinks between kind of one of the leather plates there, and just, and you just feel this horrible pain. So you now have a medium injury. That is the second injury of the campaign. Nice. Okay, so any dice roll you make from here on out, you lose 2d6 on it. Okay, Malgon, your turn happened. Human Bandit here, his turn already happened. Aeronoth, your turn already happened. Turn order resets. So the Human Bandit here, who has a serious injury, he is going to go ahead and put down his weapon and go, I surrender! I surrender! Because he's not fucking dumb. Okay, Malgon, you are injured. You are not out of the fight yet. What would you like to do?
I'd like to... I'll take my bow out and shoot at whoever I see, but I'd like to shoot at Glassmith.
Okay.
I'd prioritize Glassmith.
Gotcha. Sounds good. Okay. The guy who just shot you. So are you moving into cover, or are you just gonna stand out in the open again?
Alright.
Because the guy with the bow that just shot you, he's still right here.
I'll go around the right side of the tree.
Okay.
And,
so I'll say I'll move you to here.
yeah, where I can still, I guess see them both.
Okay, let me see if I can find you a good spot. I'll kind of put you on the edge here.
Yeah, that's
Actually, to be honest, with your bow, you could just back up if you wanted to, and just like take cover behind these rocks. You have the range on your bow. And actually, if you're shooting from up here, you'd have high ground.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
here.
leave me on top of that rock.
So I'm gonna say you're gonna get up to here. Hold on one second. I gotta do some mathy math. So I think you gotta go, because you'll go 1, 2, and then that's gonna take double your movement speed. So we're at 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you're good. Okay. And then you can shoot anybody you want. So if you want, I'll say you're prioritizing Glassmith, but you'll shoot anybody you can see. Okay. Good enough. Okay. The Lancer here. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. He's gonna go ahead and he's gonna shoot Aeronaut. So he's gonna focus and he's gonna shoot Aeronaut. So what that means is, so he's just going to stand there and shoot. He has disadvantage on any kind of acrobatics check, but he gains advantage on shooting right now. Glassmith. I can't see squat. He is going to, because he knows Malgon's trying to shoot at him. So he's going to take cover around here, and he's going to try to kind of get around this tree here so Malgon can't see him, but so that he can get a line of sight on Aeronaut. Oh man, that's not working. But he's trying to go around this tree here to get a line of sight on Aeronaut so that he can cast Hold Person on him as well. So that's not a good drawing, but I don't know why this tree's fucking it up, but he's going to be moving to right here, I will say. And he is trying to... Malgon can totally see him right there. Fuck, he fucked up my plan. Fuck it, he's just going to... fuck it, he's going to return fire. And he is going to... shoot at Malgon shooting at him. How about that? He's going to focus you, and he's going to shoot you with fire. Squaff.
How fast does healing blood work? Like, if I dump a vial of it on Malgon?
It's pretty immediate. It's within the turn, you're gaining your health pack. If you dumped it on him, no, but you could toss it to him as you run by him and tell him to drink it. That's totally fine. And that would take him down. It wouldn't completely remove his injury, but it would take it down to only it's still a medium injury, but it would only affect him 1d6, so he'd gain a d6 back.
All right. Well, I will. I'll do that then. I'll give him one of the healing blood vials.
So as he comes up and around, you're gonna hit him that. Is there anything else you'd like to do? You do have high ground here, actually, and nobody's targeting you.
I'm gonna throw my other javelin at that.
You can hit this guy. Yeah, that's actually a great, because he took focused, he has focused shot. He has disadvantage versus dodging right now, that's actually really brutal for him. Okay, that's actually a really good move, Aeronaut. I don't know if we can't hear you right now, Tim, if you're talking.
Sorry.
You're good.
Behind the tree.
Okay, you're gonna bonk.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get hit by this arrow.
Okay. Dude, I don't know. This fucking tree is like the worst. Okay, well, since it's your turn, you're gonna happen first. So you go.
Wait. I don't want to just run behind the tree.
I know. You're gonna try to loop around and hit Glassmith, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Precisely.
So you go
'Cause then
1,
I'm
2.
gonna see if I can bait this kid into shooting glassmith for us.
Oh, so actually here, I'm going to give you a little bit. So technically, this guy has a 1 in reflex. You have 1 in reflex. So if this guy didn't, you could go 1, 2, use your reflex speed, and you'd already be in cover. But because he's just as fast as you on turn order, I am going to need you to go ahead and make me a acrobatics. I'm going to make, so acrobatics, dodge. I will give you half cover here as you are halfway behind this tree right now.
Okay, one moment.
Okay. And I'm going to roll his attack here. Ooh, let's see.
Got 3 successes.
He gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 because he's at advantage. So that's gonna. He's
Damn.
gonna. I know. So he's gonna. But it's okay. You have half cover. So if you look,
Wait, why does he have advantage?
because he's focused. So he's not moving at all. He's only shooting one person this turn, and he has disadvantage on dodge. So he's about when Larkin shoots him, it's gonna be really bad for him. You can essentially think about this as like somebody like standing still, taking their time, only focusing on one person to shoot, and if they get shot, they're in big trouble. So you are going to go ahead. I need you to tell me your armor here.
5.
Okay, let me see here. So you have minor resistance and half cover, so that's instantly going to get knocked down from a...
I have 3.
So you got 6, so it's a 5, and you got 2 from your acrobatics, or 3?
3.
You got 3, okay, so that takes it down to a 2.
I have 3 and my physical defense.
Perfect, okay. So actually, you're really lucky. So that's going to soak up his arrow shot then, because his arrow only has 1 penetration. That's going to reduce your armor down to a 2, but there's only 2 left over. So as you go ahead and you duck behind this tree here, this arrow is going to go ahead and slam into your left shoulder, kind of spinning you, but it gets embedded deep within the leather armor and gambeson that you bought from Lynette as you begin to kind of round this tree. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you can get to here. So you are not able to get within range. What's your staff? Your staff is 10, right? Here, wait. Let me see.
What's that?
I'm trying to get you in range. I actually think. Hold on. Let me see if I can do this better. So if I do 1, 2, and then
how big is
3,
reach range?
4. I'm being more efficient for you. 4. Man, this is just not... It wants to hover you, but you're 4 right here, so you're fine. And then you could go 5. Man, this sucks. 6, 7. Yeah, you're in range. So you go ahead. You're going to get up behind Glassmith, but that hasn't happened. So that's 1 second. So you're going to get to him towards the end because that's your entire movement. First thing that's going to happen. So Squath, you run up. You go ahead, you get up to here, you throw your javelin at this guy now. Go ahead and make your combat roll. I'm going to make this guy's dodge roll at disadvantage.
Have I already given
Yeah.
Malgon?
So as
Okay.
Malgon's coming up and around, you pass that, you chuck that, you go ahead and you get this, and you're actually right at the edge of your, actually you're not at the edge of your range. So whenever you have advantage, it takes away the disadvantage from exceeding your range, but you're actually perfectly good right here. Actually, I'll say this, so... metagaming here, but I'll let you do it. I can say that because you have high ground on this guy, so usually if you look at range, so your normal spear, it does more damage, but it has worse range on it. So you're, so if you actually went ahead and you threw it's your call, I'll let you metagame here. If you throw your real spear, slightly more advantageous because it'll pierce more armor. Actually, 1 second. I don't want to be lying to you. Hold on. Nah, just throw your normal spear, because if you throw your normal spear, you don't lose your main spear, and I happen to know how much armor this guy has, so.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stick with the javelin or whatever.
Gotcha. Yeah. So you go ahead, loose it, roll me those dice. Let me roll his dice.
5 successes.
Ooh. And that's at advantage?
Advantage just adds +1 to.
No.
It makes 3s count.
Yeah,
Or
3s
what's
count.
advantage?
It's 3's count.
Yeah, it's still just 5.
Okay, so this guy's gonna roll 5d6 at disadvantage. Ooh, that's a 1. Okay. So that's a 1. What's your armor?
Wait, is that not, that's a 2. That's a 2.
No, because
Oh,
he
the
had
4 is
yeah.
naked. Oh,
So it's a
brutal.
1. So you had a 5.
Yeah.
You're gonna deal a level 4 injury. You
Yeah.
pierce his armor. You're gonna fatally wound him. How do you do this?
Let's see here.
Oh, that was a bad move on my part.
I think I'm just gonna spear's gonna go right through the skull. You know, just
So
headshot.
you see as Squath, like you chuck this potion to
360? 360 first? And then also switch to your other weapon and then switch back. Real quick.
why
Can you do all of that stuff?
in an alternate dimension that happened, and Squath, you're gonna go ahead and just power shot, and you have the momentum and the gravity helping you as you just yeet this spear, and you see it like sink through, and it's gonna go like partially through this guy's jaw and through his neck, so it's like entering into his mouth and through the back of his neck. And he's gonna he drops his bow and grabs the spear, and he's like kind of like starts like twist around as it gets like caught on this on the tent and this like post by the fire smoking these meats, as it's almost like when you like take like a broom and you put it in your friend's chair so they can't get up. So he's like whacking things, and he's gonna fall incapacitated on the ground, gargling blood. Okay. Glassmith, he is shooting back at you. So Malgon, as you go ahead and pass by Squath, he's going to chuck you the potion. You chug it. You technically still have a medium injury, but it's downgraded to only minus 1d6. Okay? Go ahead. Make me your heavy bow shot. He is going to shoot at you. He is... oh, wait a second here. Hold on. Yeah, that was at the very edge of your range, so I'm gonna let this shot go off. So, and then you get to hit him, Aronoth. So go ahead, make me your combat roll. I will make his combat roll. He is...
And
Go ahead.
the high ground 2.
You have high ground, so you have advantage. You gain advantage on this
Okay,
attack. But he has advantage versus you because he's focused. So he is going to go ahead...
Let's go.
And I was doing an apprentice spell, and I didn't specify I was doing heavy bow, so I will do, actually wouldn't even, I'm going to just do the light crossbow. Okay, so he's going to roll his dice. So it's, let me double check. Okay, 8 dice, he rolls. He gets a 1, 2, 3. Ooh. What'd you get, Malgon?
I got a 5.
Ooh,
Yes.
okay. So you get a level 2. What's the armor penetration on your warbow?
2.
Okay, so he has 1 armor left over. So he's gonna he's gonna take your. So maybe 1, 2, 3. 3 versus 2. So you got a 3 versus your 5. That's 2 left over. You pierce his armor, it leaves 1 armor remaining. He's going to reduce this injury down to a level 1. So you're going to deal a level 1 injury, as this kind of reflective shield that he buffed up earlier is going to take the brunt of the arrow, but it's still going to hit him somewhere and deal a minor.
I will dagger him.
You cannot stagger at range, unfortunately.
Dagger? Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
You could if you had like magic or something, but like there's really no way for an arrow to stagger somebody, right?
Hits you in the foot.
Yeah, but that's just an injury.
Yeah,
Actually, I
I'll
could like pierce his boot if you want.
I'll just do a minor injury to him.
Okay, where are you hitting him?
Right in the calf.
Right in the
Rock.
calf. You guys see as this heavy arrow, and so like it's gonna like kind of glance off of his inner thigh, and the diversion of like the force field is going to ricochet into the back of his calf, and he's going to take a injury. And then Aronoth, your attack goes off. Make me your combat roll. And so what sucks is that since this guy focused, he has disadvantage on acrobatics. And he oh no, actually I'm sorry, he still has range. He can still ooh wait, can he? This is bad. No, my villain.
What's his engageable opponent?
Yeah, I think it's exceeded. So okay, so you get flank. So yeah, oh man, this sucks. So actually it's his roll that he has right now. Because so basically he can't try to dodge you. He has to just use his range roll because it's range versus melee. He can't hurt you right now because you're exceeding his engage. Actually, no, you don't exceed his engageable. Oh yeah, because he's the crossbow. Okay, this is bad. So he has disadvantage. So he has a 0 now. Oh fuck! Go ahead, make your combat roll. He has a 0 versus you. Because those 4s turn into failures. Oh no!
I got a 4.
Okay, you get a level 4 victory. What's your armor penetration?
5.
Oh no! My villain. Okay. Do as you may. You have a level 4.
I'm just gonna.
You can knock him unconscious for content. Thank you.
Yeah, actually, I will knock him unconscious because I want to. As Aeronaut isn't gonna kill someone
if he doesn't have to.
If he doesn't have to.
Okay, so as you come around and you bonk this guy, how do you do it?
I mean, it's that simple. I bonked the dude. Like, he wasn't paying attention. He got hit in the head. And that was it.
He's gonna turn to you right before you hit him and goes, "You fucking imbecile!" As you like just bonk. He just goes unconscious. Okay. I think combat is over because this guy surrendered. You knocked out. Yeah. Okay. Combat's over. Let me change the music real quick. Oh man. My fucking villain! That was too easy. At least I hurt one person. So make sure, hold on. I remember Squath, remove that minor healing potion from your inventory.
So,
Yes.
I'm gonna rip the.
I would like to pick up
arrow
my
out of
javelins.
my.
Yes, you may. I'm assuming that after a fight, you're always picking up your stuff.
Okay, cool.
So yeah.
I'm gonna rip out the arrow from my shoulder.
Okay.
And I'm wondering, does that affect the durability of my armor?
It would if we were using those rules. We are not using those rules because there are too many things going on right now, and I'm changing rules all the time. So at some point here, we will use durability, but for right now, no. Don't worry about it.
Okay, cool.
I'd also like to load that guy up on that donkey and then ride it back into town.
Okay. So hold on, real quick. This guy in front of you who's surrendering on the ground, he's just there on the ground, clutching his kidney as he's bleeding profusely, and he's going, oh, you fucking killed me! And
I'm gonna say, you're under arrest, and then just mercifully.
You guys are the sheriffs, technically. You're the deputies.
Wait, is he like he's like dead?
No,
like,
well, he has a serious injury, so he'll die in about an hour here. But you guys technically have been deputized. I don't know if you remember that, but you guys.
You're under arrest, fella.
I'm gonna arrest you.
I'm the sheriff around these parts now.
So this guy looks at you and goes, "Who the fuck are you?" As you're like grabbing him, like tying his hands behind his back. We're the law in this town. Not anymore. He goes,
we need like a cool group name, like the Avengers or something like that.
It should start with a T because you're like, it's Tuntin. It should be like the I don't know. That's your guys' job.
All right.
He kind of looks at you guys and he goes, or you could just be like the posse. Or the deputies or something.
It doesn't have. I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't have a ring. It doesn't have a ring. It's like the deputies of Tuntin. And he goes, "Oh, you're the ones that took out our base. You sons of bitches. My brother was in there."
You guys have been terrorizing this town forever. I think you got what was coming to you.
Terrorizing it, we were the protectors. Yeah, we busted a couple heads here and there, but it was good. Can you imagine what would have happened to this town if them lawless vermkin were allowed to run around in here? We were good for this place.
The keepers of Tuntin.
The keepers of Tuntin. The guardians of Tuntin. You could just be the Avengers. Who are you?
Yeah, of course
You
they would.
gotta look to you guys. You guys are like, you and Mal are like dragging him down. His hands are tied behind his back. Who are you? Tell me your name.
It's still a work in progress. I still don't know.
A work in progress. What kind of fucking name is that?
Yeah, no, guys, huddle.
You guys gotta sit him down in the leaves. And you guys like huddle up as this one guy who is still very much alive, but he's dying on the ground. This guy with the spear through the javelin through his neck is just like.
All right, what are we gonna call ourselves?
What's
I'm
fun?
not good at making up names.
Here, do
Tuntin
this.
Vigilance
Do this.
Alliance.
Each of you make
It will
me a
be
general
called
knowledge check. And
TVA for short.
everyone make me a general knowledge check. I'll ask ChatGPT, and depending on how many wins, I'll give you a certain amount of names to try. Hold on.
Okay.
So everyone roll me a general knowledge check. So I'm gonna say, make me
gosh, dude.
20 different
Dude, I'm stupid as fuck. That's
names
not fair.
for adventurer groups in D&D.
I
Okay.
got a 1.
Okay, so you got a 1, so I'll give you.
I got a 2. I got a 2.
Okay, so
Hold on.
Brock, pick a number between 1 and 20.
Okay. I got a 2, but I'm gonna burn a late destiny point to make it a 3.
Okay. So, Brock, choose a number between 1 and 20. Actually, Brock, roll me a d20. Roll me a d20.
Alright. 20. I got 20. Dang.
Okay,
Wow,
the Silver Serpent Society.
Oh, hell no.
Okay, so you got 1. Squath, how many did you get?
2.
Roll me a d20.
Okay. I got 9.
The Stormtide Syndicate.
God damn it.
roll me another d20.
3.
Okay. The Shadowfall Squad. Squad's good though. Something Squad. Okay, Aeronoth.
Alright,
Roll
can I
me a
make a
d20.
request? Can I
Yeah.
make a request?
Yeah.
The name Aeronoth is not very creative. The name would have included Tuntin in it.
Okay. Here, I'll change the prompt here. 1 second. How about it includes the name Squad and Tuntin? What's the
Alright,
Tuntin
that
Squad?
works.
Okay. Make me 20 more, but include the word squad and the name of the town the group is from, called Tuntin.
Tuntin Terror Squad.
The Tuntin terrorists.
The Tuntin terrorists.
Okay. Here's what's okay. I'll give you. Okay, so we got Tuntin Trailblazers Squad. The Tuntin Trailblazers isn't bad. The Frostfall Phoenixes, Ironclad Tuntin Sentries, the Tuntin Twilight Squad. It is Twilight right now. Tuntin Shadowfall Scouts, Mystic Tuntin Mirage Squad.
What the hell?
Celestial Tuntin Guardians. Okay,
All right,
so go ahead and
I'm
roll me a
gonna roll a
d20.
D20.
Roll me a d20.
I got a 17.
Tuntin Thunder Peak Tribe.
Where's Squad?
I don't know.
Alright, the second one was 4.
Okay. Tuntin Twilight Squad. I'll give you a different one. Roll again. I feel
19.
19. Ashen Arrow Adventurers from Tuntin. ChatGPT is trash.
Yeah, what if we just
Yeah,
guys, what if we call ourselves the Guardians of
What's
Tuntin?
18?
What if it's TBD? Tuntin to be determined.
We call ourselves TBD.
He looks at you. What does that stand for?
Don't worry about it.
You bastards! I'll get you for this, I promise! Ah! As his friend just choking on this spear that's still in his head, and you see as you see as he just was gonna grab the spear and try to pull it out slightly. As you do, you see something twitch in his neck, and he just falls dead. This other guy's still alive, and Glassmith is unconscious. And there's just a donkey here who's just eating some oats in its little pouch around its mouth.
You donkey noise.
Can we just be the fist of Tuntin?
The fisters.
The fisters.
Okay, so you guys are out here, and it seems like you guys are having a difficult time coming up with your name for right now, but there are unconscious people on the ground, and this guy that you injured is going to be dead in the next hour if you don't help him. There's also a donkey here, and you can loot these guys. I'll tell you there's some cool stuff on Glassmith.
Yeah, let's
let's loot them.
Okay.
Squaff is really interested in this donkey, so
Okay, so Squaff goes over to the donkey. You grab the javelin from that guy's neck. This looks like a good burrow. You see
he looks sturdy.
You see there's a
nice.
name tag on him, and his name is Gus.
Oh, Gus. I'm gonna give him a little pet.
He's gonna kind of go ahead and neigh back at you and kind of make me a survival check, please.
Okay.
This will be your animal handling.
I'm gonna get kicked by this donkey. Alright, let's see here. 3d6. I got a 1.
He looks at you up and down. Gus is gonna evaluate you, but you're all right. He's Gus is playing hard to
I'm
get.
gonna burn a destiny point.
Gus is you're on good terms, and you kind of notice that there's some carrots kind of stashed into his pack, and you grab a couple and you feed him a couple. And this Gus appreciates this. He will repay you for this.
All right, awesome.
Okay, so you're doing Gus. Malgon, do you want to loot Glassmith or these other guys? Actually, I'll give technically Aronoth, you have first dibs on Glassmith since you whacked him.
I mean, I'm not gonna do nothing, so I'm gonna let them.
Okay. Malgon, you want to go loot this guy's body?
Yeah.
So you go to the unconscious Glassmith, and you see this gigantic welt forming on the back of his noggin. And so you look into his stuff.
Cartoonish and
Yeah. They're honestly, his clothes are really fine. You can see he has what appears to be, as you kind of ruffle through his pockets, he has what appears to be another version of this note, the Spiderweb Pact. And then off kind of in the bush here, you find this brilliant, so it's actually, you can control P for it. It should be called the Staff of Defense. And so this is a a +3 staff, so it's a quarter staff basically. So it's a large hafted blunt, but it's also a magic conduit. And so this is pretty good. This isn't as good as Aeronaut's little thing in terms of melee, but for magic this is really strong. And if you have magic talent with it, you can, that shield spell he had up when you shot him, you can cast that on people at will, and they basically have mage armor for the entire day. So you can hold on to it. I don't know. Let me look here. You might not be able to use it because you don't have any magic. But actually, no. You can technically use this. Actually, what's funny right now is that you could use this staff and literally just not wear armor. And if you just use this at the beginning of each day, you would just have armor for 8 hours. Or you could give it to Gale because he's a wizard, but it is your choice. But I will add that to your inventory for you. Okay. Can people still hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, that's actually a really strong staff. Okay. I add that to your inventory. I'm going to push that. And I will take care of that stuff later. Fixed items. with that, would you guys like to? So this one guy's dying on the ground. Glassmith is on. He took away his weapon and stuff, but he is still not tied up on the ground. Would you guys like to tie him up?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna say you guys can salvage some rope from Gus. Go ahead. Who is making me? Actually, you guys can both attempt it and help. And with that, I will make it a CL1. I just need a. Hold on.
Survival, right?
Yeah, it'll be a survival for tying the knot.
I got a 1.
Okay, Malgon.
I got a 1.
Okay, you two are able to tie him up roughly. You guys kind of give him like the Red Dead Redemption 2 hog tie thing. You think it's sturdy enough?
What did I find from looting the other guy?
So from the other guys, I'm gonna say on the guy that Squath threw the spear through his throat, you can go ahead on him, find 5 bronze coins, and I'll add that to your inventory. And then from the other guy who had the shield, you're gonna go ahead and find. You're gonna find 1 copper.
All right.
Okay. Sweet. Okay. Okay, with that, if you guys would like, I'll let you guys put. Are you guys putting Glassmith and this other guy on Gus?
Glassmith is going to be tied behind and kind of just dragged. The other guy can lay on the back.
Okay. So you guys, the TBD squad goes ahead and you guys take your new mule and your prisoner in tow. And you guys can come back for this other stuff like the tent and stuff. But the other 2 guys, so you're dragging home your prisoners. I'm going to just grab everybody and drag you back to town. How are we looking on time, everybody? We almost done?
Good. Yeah, I'm good. Assuming we're just going back to town. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I need to rizz up nuts.
Sheesh.
Mommy.
Okay, you guys take your sturdy burro named Gus, and you guys proceed back into town. And as you guys kind of do here, hold on, I want to play some Western music real quick here. Hold on. Let's do some hold on.
Wait, we have to come up with a name before we get back. Because they're gonna be like, "What do we call you?"
We could push it off to the beginning of next session to give you guys time.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of ideas.
Okay. Let's hear them. Let's.
What if it's Tuntin's Brave Defenders?
Okay. TBD.
Or Tuntin's Blazing Defenders.
The Tuntin Burrow Defenders.
Tuntin Bastion Defenders. I don't know.
The Tuntin Brave Defenders or Tuntin Badass Defenders.
Tuntin's Bamf. Tuntin's Bamf Defenders.
Banging Defenders.
Y'all know Bamf?
No. What's
No.
that mean?
Badass motherfucking.
Oh.
You could just be the Bamf squad.
Tuntin's Bamf Defenders.
Man, my computer does not want to play. Why don't you play Red Dead Redemption 2 music? Gosh dang it. So if you guys want,
Music good right now though.
I can push. We can push it off till next session if you guys want. But so I have some things I want to do in town. We don't have to do them right now. We could wait to the beginning because literally, yeah. Actually, honestly, this is a really good place to end it because then at the beginning of next session, you guys can come back and I can do the town fawning over you guys since you saved the town and captured the villains. Okay, so with that, as you guys kind of crest over the hill, your new companion Gus in tow, the prisoners strapped on top, and you just see Glassmith's body. It's just ragdolling behind and just getting caught on rocks and shit. And he's just being dragged through the dirt, and his nice fine robes are just completely covered in mud and sticks and brambles by the time you guys get back into town. And with that, we're going to call it there. I will give you guys a hero's welcome next time. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
That was fun.